When all is said and done, will you have something still to say, or will you be done? Hi, this is Barry Phillips with 10-Minute Torah, day number 4, Torah portion, Pinchas. Yesterday, we touched on a little bit about the tribe of Shimeon and the disaster numerically that took place in his tribe. But let's crunch some numbers today. Bamidbar, Numbers chapter 26. And it says that in verse number 12, the sons of Shimeon, according to their clans, of Nemuel, the clan of the Nebulites, and so on. And we get down to verse number 14. These are the clans of the Shimeonites, 22,200. When they counted all the men, they put all the family heads together, 22,200. Well, it sounds like a lot of people, but let's crunch some numbers. When we began Bamidbar, they had 59,300 men. That is men of fighting age, 59,300, just under 60,000. This last census then of 22,200 means that they have lost 37,100 people. 37,000 people. The plague that took place and the aftermath of the women of Moab and Midian. Remember, Zimri was a clan leader, a prince among the Shimeonites that was leading in this. The plague took 24,000 men. It could be then that every one of the 24,000 men who died in the plague were from the tribe, in particular, of Shimeon. Now, where this gets interesting is that we go back to Bereshit, chapter number 49. And in Bereshit, chapter 49, we see that the prophecy of Yaakov in regards to his two sons, Shimeon and Levi, is that they would be divided. Remember the incident of Dinah, the daughter of Yaakov. She was either raped by or seduced and lured into an illicit relationship with Shechem, the son of Hamor, the king of Shechem. Yes, a little Shechem, Shechem is a better pronunciation. In the aftermath of that, Shimeon and Levi determined that these men of this city need to be judged. And they took it upon themselves when they had, let's just say they convinced the men of the city it would be to their benefit to be circumcised. On the third day of their circumcision, when they were in the most pain, Shimeon and Levi show up with swords in hand and decimate the place, killing the men. Yaakov is outraged, and he's saying, I can't trust you two brothers to be together. Think what you will about the priesthood. The Levites, however, they were not just men in white robes. These are and were powerful men, vigilant men, capable men, potentially violent men. Remember when Moshe came down off the mountain in regards to the gold calf? He cried, those who stand with me, come stand with me. Those who support me. And the Levites are the ones who stood with him. And then they went and they slew 3,000 men. And more than likely, if you read rabbinical writings on this, a good portion of that would have been of the Levites. Fearless when it comes to upholding the things of Yah. These are men of zeal. But then again, so are the men of Shimeon. Zeal is a fascinating thing. It can drive you toward Yah or Elohim, or it can drive you toward your own goals and your own ambitions. Which way is it going to be? So the prophecy of Yaakov is that these two men, these two tribes, they need to become separate. Two tribes now taking on two different directions. One has moved toward the Father, and one has moved toward self. One tribe's zeal is now meriting blessing and honor, and the other tribe is almost disappeared completely. They've been decimated, again we use the word decimated numerically. Shimeon really never rises up to be anything significant again, their territory now being totally enclosed within the bounds of Yehuda. They are hidden in Yehuda for the most part. When we get down to the Mosaic blessings in Devarim chapter 33, Levi receives a beautiful blessing. Shimeon does not receive even a mention of Shimeon. Nothing. So it's a sad state of affairs. When everything is said and done, is there anything left to be said about us, or are we going to be done? I'm recalling that Yeshua looked at Kepha, Shimeon, Kepha, and said to him, Hasatan has asked that he might have you to sift you like wheat. Hearing those words, Kepha may have been startled a bit. Me? What did I do? But Yeshua had already looked at him and seen the leadership quality and capabilities of this man and knew that he would be significant in the leadership of the Kahal Yeshua, those who followed Yeshua after Yeshua's ascension. Hasatan also saw that potential and evidently made accusational claims against him that if he got sifted, if he were challenged, he would deny Yeshua and back off altogether. Whatever our weaknesses are, whatever the chinks in our armor might be, if we do not pay attention to them, someone else is. For all of your great potential, all of your acquired knowledge, all of your stored insights of the Word, all your songs, dances of praise and elevation of Yah's name, etc., all your Shabbat keeping cannot hide the weaknesses that at least those in the spiritual realm see. Yah knows them. Hasatan is looking for them. And if he can find them, he will accuse you or me at that place. The key then is for you and I to look, to self-inspect, to be a guard over our lives and say, Father, reveal where my weaknesses are to me. Be sure to include that last couple of words. Don't reveal them to Hasatan, reveal them to me. Let me see in the Word, the man in the mirror. Let me see by the work of your Ruach where it is that I'm not like Mashiach. And let me be encouraged. Now, this conversation with Kepha and Yeshua did not conclude with the threat that Hasatan had made. Yeshua said, but I have prayed for you that your faith not fail you. Yeshua is praying for us, interceding in our behalf. He ever lives to make intercession for us. So just know this, that when the test comes, when the sifting comes, if we've already done the work and we've gotten rid of our fluff and our stuff, then when the sifting comes, we will remain. And know this, in the heat of your conflict, in the heat of the stuff, remember, Yeshua has already prayed for you. you will come out, and you are not done. Not yet. More tomorrow. To then, shalom.